Happy Thursday, shoalmates, and welcome to the 210th installment. Gosh, that makes me feel old.
Me too.
Of the Hot Mess Express with the lovely, this way, Miss Didi of Didi's Spin Den, and I, Foxy of Foxy's Fishes. Thank you all for joining us this evening. It's so great to be here, just to sit for an hour, be with the shoal, not do nothing. It's been a busy day. How about you, Miss Didi? How are you today?
It's been a busy week.
Yeah,
It's like, wow, it's just been fast.
it has
And I'm
been
not as
fast.
fast as I used to be, so I can't keep up.
Oh my goodness. I like we've gotten a lot done this week, and I honestly like we've done so much I can't tell you what we've done because there's just so much we've done. Oh goodness, but got a bunch of more wedding stuff in, got some wedding stuff built. So and I'm working on some more tomorrow. So finally getting that under some. And Shane and May are coming out this weekend. And I believe Jeff and his wife, at least Jeff, I'm not sure if his wife is well coming out Sunday, so we're gonna have a barbecue hopefully. If it all works out, if everyone can be here on time. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, it's not oh yeah, and I'm on my morning stream tomorrow. So it doesn't stop until Monday. Monday I might be able to Monday might be a break.
Well, then that's water change day then.
Well, every day is water change day when you have axolotls.
Well, okay, I guess so. You got me there.
Oh my goodness. And I'm waiting for a Fish Fam link to populate for us to say hello to all those who joined us. But while we wait for that, Fuzzy KR, member for 2 months, milestone. Thank you so very much for that, Fuzzy. Greatly appreciate your support. Says, hi, everybody. Well, hi, back to you. Well, happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well today, Fuzzy. And thank you so very much for your membership. Should we play them a new one, Miss Didi?
Well, let's just bust it wide open.
I like this one.
And apparently, Skipper and Richard don't dance to the beat of the same drum.
I don't think so. They each have their own rhythm, but I love it. Thank you so very much for that, Fuzzy. That was a good one.
That was a hot mess one.
Oh goodness. And Big Steve Glass Box is gifted one Foxy Fishes membership. Thank you so very much for that, Big Steve. Miss Judy will speak to that one too.
That went to Pure and Shrimple.
Awesome. Marie, welcome to Shoal, and thank you so very much for gifting that, Big Steve. Should we blow another one, a new one right off the bat, or give him an oldie but goodie? I'll let you decide.
It's up to you. It's up to you. Let's go with oldie goodie.
Okay, oldie goodie.
We'll warm them up.
All right.
Much. Well, Scotty on the pole is a good warm up. You know, it's getting exciting now.
And thank you so very much for that, Big Steve. Greatly appreciate you.
I didn't have anything pulled up. Right. Big Steve noticed that Skipper's arm was very tanned. Well, you know, Skipper works outside in the yard.
Mm-hmm. And the Steve Lanky has populated in.
Yes. And Matt's here.
Hi, Matt. Welcome in. Happy Thursday.
And with the supersonic here, and he heard something that I'm not sure that I heard it, but I've got to find it now. When I do, I'll pull it back up.
Yeah, I said, should we blow a new one right now? Another new one right now? I did say that.
Oh, I was at my cousin's the other day, and we were talking about Fish Fam and everything, and you know, I was just explaining some of the characters, and And I said, you know, and Whip, and I was talking about, remember the time he made the real bad blooper about you?
Yeah. And then I did the
they
same like 2 weeks later.
they laughed so hard at that. I was just showing one after the other. It's like, oh, look at this one, look at this one, look at this one.
Yeah.
They're like, I wish she'd go home.
Oh, that was so funny. That was so funny. What a Freudian slip.
Whip's personality and my cousin Debbie's personality are very much alike.
Mm-hmm.
And they both kind of like the same kind of music, and they're both tall and blonde
Yeah.
headed. And it's like, you know what? Maybe they're long lost brothers and sisters, you know. Who knows?
Someone was left behind at some point.
Yeah.
Corpus lived at the Grand Canyon as a child. He's been looking for his family ever since. Explains the hairdo. We love you, Whip. Just joshing on you. Sideshow Cody B, member for 19 months. Oh my goodness. Thank you for 19 months of membership. Greatly appreciate that, Cody. He says, I'm here for the big ha-has. That cool kid slang for laughs. Thank you so very much for being here with us. And thank you for 19 months of membership. That's amazing. Thank you so very much for that. Let me run through and say, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you first, because I'm going to be a while after I start.
Oh, I bet he thinks his tractor's sexy.
I'm sure. I mean, if you have a tractor, how could you not think it's sexy? Be proud of it. No matter what kind of tractor you have, be proud of it.
That's true. And look who's actually here today.
Oh, Bigfoot, welcome in. Member for 21 months. Wow. Thank you for 21 months of membership. You are awesome. And he says, I'm here today. Well, welcome in. Thank you for being here with us. And for that, you get a new video.
That's Scuba. He's everywhere, ain't he?
Yeah, that was fun. Thank you so very much for that, Bigfoot. And now I'm actually going to go through and say hello to everyone that has joined us today. Hello and happy Thursday to Andy Carson, Bionic Bigfoot, Sideshow Cody B, Jody P, Big Steve's Glass Boxes, Stephen P, Go With The Flow Aquatics, Dennis Christensen, Nancy B, CR Fish, Toonie Loon. What are we doing? You're early in the list, so I was like, whoa, that's early to you. Mark Sterlson, Uncle Smiley, Monster Fish Gal, RJ, Jenna P, John S, hi, Fuzzy KR, May May, Aquarium Fantasy, Flatbed, Steady Nona, Fish Fan Link, Kieran Shrimple, Dee Dee's Fin Den, Shane's Tanks and Bowls, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Johnny Best, Assia Llewellyn, Liquid Zoo Only Fins, Gills to Gardens, and Amazon Research Center for Ornamental Fishes. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thank you all for joining us. Hope you're having a great day and week so far. Oh my goodness.
So what's up, Buttercup?
Nonstop stuff. So we got the arch-in for the wedding. We got 3 background frames in. We got 3 of the background backdrops in. I also got all the flowers to decorate the art. Today I made my bouquet. That took me about 4 hours to do. So like a lot of wedding stuff. And cool. We've had grandbaby a few days this week to babysit. baby fishies tending to, axolotl water changes nonstop, fish house stuff.
I saw my fish cave had 2 of the pink axolotls for sale this week. Apparently, somebody they're doing business with has axolotls because it seems like each time they come in a different. Is it called a morph?
Yeah,
they're pretty though. These are really healthy looking, nice and fat.
Oh, nice. That's good to hear. Did they have the pink eyes too, or did they have the black eyes?
I'm going to say black eyes. I didn't notice, but I think I would have noticed pink.
Yeah. The ones that have pink eyes
be wrong. It's a 50-50 chance I'm wrong, though.
Whenever you see an axolotl, just snap a photo real quick for me.
I'm gonna have to start thinking like that.
Welcome in, Bare Bottom Branson. I'm sure he's just about to climb into the shower.
Wash that self.
Sideshow says Roxanne will be worth the work. It'll rock your world. The wedding? The wedding stuff? It is worth it. It was a lot of fun. I haven't done anything artsy in a while. So it was really fun to sit down and get to do that, play with the hot glue gun today. I didn't burn myself at all. So I'm so very proud of myself.
Well, that's a feat all of its own, is to not burn yourself with the hot glue gun. Or if just with the regular, super glue?
Yeah.
Put your fingers together. It's a trick. You're actually doing a craft without doing that. That's amazing.
Well, I had Brian handle the super glue and I took over the hot glue. So I was like, if I burn myself, I'm fine.
I know it's a surprise, but she did let the wedding crew see a picture of it, and she did a fabulous job, y'all. It's amazing.
Thank you. It's John.
Oh my gosh!
It's John.
It's as pretty as one as I've ever seen in my life.
Thank you.
It's gonna make me cry.
When I got done, I stepped back and I looked at it and I was like, don't you cry right now, bitch. Don't you cry. I loved it so much. It was so pretty. But we'll show you guys it eventually. Yep. Saito says, I'm excited for you guys. Thank you. Sketty says, that's an accomplishment. It is. I'm so excited to take that off the list because it's been living rent free in my head for a few months. Jenna said, how heavy is the bouquet? It's about 1.5 pounds. It's not very heavy at all.
Well,
I decided to do more flowers and seashells, so I was able to cut a lot of the weight out.
I worked on some of the wedding stuff too. Didn't really work on it, but I did some testing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it worked. So I figured out my penguin posy, the photo face thing. I figured out what my materials are going to be.
Nice, excited. It's getting so close. Every time I look at Fish Fam Link, I'm like, wow, I swear I looked at it yesterday and there's 12 more days gone.
So we're going to be polygamous, or are we going to be a happy foursome?
Right? What does Melissa think about that? And Jeff is reminding everyone about the Wisconsin Fish Fam Cookout coming up for August 3rd through the 1st through the 3rd weekend. Feel free to mark yourself as going there. I'll have that Google form link out here in the next few weeks. But also reminds me, this week we have started our Fishmas in July donation drive. So I have the video up for that. And oh goodness, this will be our 4th year, our 4th consecutive year doing Fishmas in July. I can't believe I agreed to do so many things this year, but honestly, it's keeping me busy. It's keeping me my nerves calm because I don't have enough time to think about the planning of the wedding because there's so many other things going on. So let's go for it.
Well, you can't let the Fishmas in July's feelings get hurt just because you have a wedding.
Well,
it's not their fault.
They shouldn't. Their feelings shouldn't get hurt. I mean, it's still happening.
That's right.
It's gonna be. It just might not be as. It's probably going to be a little. I don't know how to put it. I'm not making any new songs this year. There we go. That's how I'm saying it. So I need to use that time elsewhere. So we have so many songs from so many previous years, so we'll be using those songs. We'll be recycling songs, but no new Fishmas in July songs this year. I'm so sorry. At least not from us, but we have asked someone out there to make a Fishmas in July song, so maybe they'll consider doing it. So then maybe we will have a new one. Jeff says the first weekend through the third week. Yeah. The first through the third, the first weekend of August. You little shit. I had to. Sorry, Skipper. Welcome in, Spinster Sister, Lance, Geek Boy. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday to you. Hope you're doing well. But yes, we have started a donation drive for Fishmas in July. And if you guys have not been here before, Fishmas in July is something that we do every year during the month of July. But instead of me telling you guys, I actually have a video I can show you. So I did something on time for once. I'm going to go ahead and play the Fishmas in July donation drive video for you guys now.
Hello, shoalmates. Listen, did you hear that? I think I hear jingle bells, which means Fishmas in July is coming. Wow, this year has flown by. For those of you that are new here, Fishmas in July is an annual event that is held right here on Foxy's Fishes during the Hot Mess Express. We celebrate my birthday during the month of July by inviting Santa Claus on board to help us give away great prizes. The fun part of Fishmas in July is that donated prizes are kept a secret until the time of giveaway. You never know what Santa Claus brought in his fat sack of goodies. But where do all these great prizes come from? Well, from generous donations by our very generous Fish Fam, of course. Fishmas in July is by Fish Fam for the Fish Fam after all. Thanks to the previous donations, we were able to host 28 giveaways during a 3-hour marathon for year 1. For year 2, so many gifts were donated that we had to spread out 57 giveaways over a total of 5 weeks. For year 3, we spread out over 30 giveaways over 4 weeks. That humbles my little mermaid heart every time. Thank you to all previous donators to Fishmas in July. But what will 2025 bring for us? Well, that's where you guys come in. And just like that, the Fishmas in July 2025 season is upon us, and we are currently seeking donations for the event. Like previous years, we are accepting all kinds of hobby-related donations. This can include monetary gifts, live goods, hardscape, merch, gift cards, handcrafted items, plushies, fish foods, supplies. The list is nearly endless. We are trying to keep Fishmas in July as fair as possible, so we are seeking items especially that can be used for international giveaways. We have shoalmates from all over the world, and we want to try to accommodate everyone as best as possible. If you would like to be a donator, please fill out the Google form by June 27. This will give us a little time to get all the giveaway items structured before Fishmas in July begins. You can find the link to the Google form in the description of this video, as well as on my community tab too. If you would like to make more than one donation, please fill out a separate form for each donation. I would greatly appreciate it. I also want to stress, please do not feel any pressure to donate. I greatly appreciate whatever you can do, whether it's donating, spreading the word about Fishmas in July, or being a participant in the event. Fishmas in July is by the Fish Fam for the Fish Fam, and it would not be possible without all of our wonderful shoalmates. Thank you so very much. I love you all.
I'm coming, mermaid.
hope that helps explain Fishmas in July a little bit better to those of you who are new here. And we're very excited to start the season, the donation season. And this Fishmas in July will be a little bit different. The past several years, we have done it through the whole month of July. But this year, because there are so many things going on, and we're a little bit on time constraint, we will be doing it only one episode of Hot Mess Express for this year. And that will be July 17th, will be the Hot Mess Express Fishmas in July celebration. So we'll have Santa Claus here with us to help us give away some great gifts. And gifts can be donated from now until June 27th. And Lori has dropped the Google form link in the chat if anyone would like to donate.
They're all excited about Santa's fat sack. They didn't hear nothing else, some of these, but all about his fat sack.
I know they'd only pick up on that, but at least, hey, that caught their attention. So
they heard some of it. Big Six is he's about to knock himself out over here. I think he wants to sit on
maybe
Santa's
he also
lap.
needs a cold shower. Where is Santa Claus this evening? Probably out making more children. You know, he has tens of thousands.
Well, you know, it's time for him to start putting lists together too. You know.
Yeah, true. And welcome in Melvin,
together.
Swiffle, the Cub Pond, Bijan. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday. Fair Bottom Brandon says, do the gifts have to meet a certain criteria? They have to be legal and like community friendly, but not hazardous to one's health. I don't know what you mean. Like, I could get so many rules on that. You got to be a little more specific. Not trying to hurt anyone.
Well, maybe whatever gift that you decide to give, most of the time the donator forwards the gift to the person that receives it.
Yeah. Am I frozen?
It must be new, you know.
Yeah.
That's about the only thing I can think of other than the others that are self-explanatory. And everybody likes gift cards.
Yeah.
If you don't
and
want
already had
the other stuff.
We've already had several donations for it as well. So thank you to everyone who's donated already. It's already starting to look like it's going to be another fantastic Fishmas in July. So we kind of already have, like, if we were to stick to an hour, it would be a good show. We still have plenty of more time for you guys to donate. Nancy B in Tennessee, member for 19 months. Oh my goodness, thank you so very much for 19 months of membership. And she says, hashtag more rules. We can definitely accommodate you there very, very shortly, Nancy. But first, let us play you a video. And thank you so very much. 19 months of membership. Wow.
I did not know Fizzy could dance like that.
I'm trying to think, have I seen him dance before? I honestly can't remember because my brain, I'm such a goldfish. I apologize. I'm sure I have at some point. I mean, we did go on vacation with him for over a week. But I'm sorry. I missed the first comment you had up.
I meant to put this one up, and they're connected together.
Very community friendly, for example.
I don't know about the furry part. That can go a whole different rail.
Dr. Ted says, Didi sees you when you're sleeping. Foxy knows when you're awake. Creepy, but yet I cannot look away. It's our siren song. That's why. Steven said there are all kinds of friendly community rules out there. And
See?
Branson says, just seeing what I can get away with is all.
Well,
Branson is very community
Branson does
friendly.
stuff.
He's community friendly when he's pixelated.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But yes, speaking of hashtag more rules, Miss Didi, we should probably add some more names to the fishy list this evening.
Cool.
What do you think about that?
Let's do that because we need to get that one on the road because we have another list coming out tonight. So we'll have 2 lists running at the same time.
Yay! And I need to mark the separate ones because I will so get confused. But I have 18 names so far. Do you also have 18 names?
Well, I have 15. Joy of Fish Keeping was my last one.
Okay, so since then we have Scotty the Fish Freak, Asia Llewellyn, and Bionic Bigfoot. And those were from Friday morning.
And I've got them on a piece of paper, but I guess I didn't write them on the list yet.
Yeah.
But we check each other.
Exactly. That way no one ever gets missed. And welcome in Flying Mouth Aquatics, Red Laser. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday to you. And since we're kicking off Fishmas in July donations this evening, how can we do hashtag, or this week, how about we do hashtag FIJ as the hashtag giveaway?
Brandon.
There we go. Wait till I shower to draw names. I had to poop first getting in now. Wow, it's like we're family. Steve says the lists are fun, but I think Didi really does it for the rules. All right. Speaking of, we have 1 minute and 33 seconds of rules here before we get to our member video. So for those of you who don't know what the fishy list is, here are the rules for this one.
This is an accumulative game that will be spread out across multiple live streams. A hashtag will be announced and those who wish to enter can do so. The wheel or other tool will be used to select a name. The selected one will have 30 seconds to respond to have their name added to the fishy list. If they do not respond in the chat in the 30-second time frame limit, they are disqualified for this particular entry but can enter again in the future. People can win the hashtag multiple times with their name being added to the designated list each time. After 50 entries have made it to the designated list, a drawing for the giveaway will be chosen in the near future. A giveaway tool will be used to select the winner from these entries. The selected winner will have 1 minute to respond back to be able to claim their prize. If they do not respond in the 1 minute time frame, their entry is removed from the list, and that's where having multiple entries helps, as it only removes that one entry. There will be no more than 3 attempts to select the winner from this list. If there is no winner after the 3rd attempt, then the prize choices will move on to the next list unless the game is not continued. These entries could be gathered on Foxy's Fishes, Not Her Members Only, Didi's Fin Den, Peppermint Creek Aquatics, or other live streams where Didi, Fox, or Brian appear, and if the host agrees. These could be scheduled live streams or pop-ups. There may be times when the host cannot work in the hashtag due to location, internet connection, or other reasons. The list entries cannot be gifted to others. However, the prize winner can gift their prize if they so choose by emailing Foxy or Didi. Remember, do not enter with multiple accounts. If it is determined to happen, then you will be disqualified from this and future Fishy List games. All of our friends are welcome to participate as there are several prizes to choose from. These will be mentioned in live streams. And good luck, everyone. This is a school.
I think that gives you guys the gist of what's going on. The biggest thing to know is that you have 30 seconds if your name is called to answer, to respond to chat to claim your name on the list, your spot on the list. Goodness gracious. So we have that there, but we're going to let that go and we're going to go right into our member video. At the making of the member video, we are 136 members strong to the channel. Oh my goodness. But we also had one membership gifted during the stream from Big Steve. So thank you so very much for that, Big Steve. We're currently at 137 members to the channel. Thank you guys so very much for all of your love and support. We greatly appreciate every single one of you. And the member video is a little different this evening, you know, because we're kicking up the donation drive. So I changed it up a bit, putting up one of our old Fishmas in July songs in there. So Enjoy, guys, and thank you. 137 members. That is bananas.
Foxy with the tail flick, Didi in the deep, mermaids in the water, secrets that keep, fish mass in July, oceans alive, seashell reefs, coral tree, good vibes, starfish stockings, pearls they stocking, underwater bells, jellyfish rocking, crabs play drums, sea bass pluck strings, octopus DJ, them tentacles swing.
Foxy singing carols, seaweed choir, Didi's on the dance floor, fins for hire, shocky claws coming, gifts in tow, wrapped in kelp from deep below. Pufferfish poppin', party ignites, lanternfish lighting up the aquatic nights, sipping sea foam knock, current flowing, fish mess feast scale gourmet showing.
Fish mess in July, waves getting high, Foxy and Didi, stars of the time. Ocean celebration, bubbles never lie, fish mess in July, joy and blossom. Foxy cracks a joke, chorus of laughs, Didi swaps gifts, they exchange crafts. Dolphin high dives, leap into light, underwater fireworks, bioluminescent light. Schools of fish, synchronized dance, squid and tuxedos won't miss this chance. Sea dragons here, mythical sight, fish mess bash seas ultimate night.
Seahorses waltzing, riders on tails, Foxy and Didi, spins and scales, eels electric, lighting the scene, turtles slow jam, movement serene, big waves surfing, rays joining line, shining sea disco, pale wine, mermaid magic, spells they cast, celebrating fish mess, fun so fast.
Sea breeze blowing whispers through the kelp, ocean's heartbeat felt in every help. Fishmas in July, a time so rare, Foxy Didi swimming without a care. Silent moments, waves hum quiet tunes, celebrations and years on years under the moons. Got a bucket spilling splashes all around, slips and slides and wet force falls without a sound. Fishies in a bed popping over the ground. Daily dose of madness, gotta watch it show down. Tank's about to overflow, Kenny lost the hose. Water's breaking loose again, everybody knows.
I had to throw a little Kensington in there to fill the little time gap at the end. Oh my goodness.
I missed those videos. They were fun to make. You know, you made that one, but those were cool.
Yeah, they were a lot of fun. Last year we really got into it. We went a little overboard, but it's always worth it. Fishmas in July is so much fun. And like the video said previous, it's by Fish Fam for Fish Fam. And it's just a way to give back to the community. Community building. And we just have a lot of fun with it. So if you guys can donate, please feel free. Otherwise, spread the word or just be here and be a happy participant. All those ways will be very, very appreciative to have you guys. But we are running the hashtag FIJ right now to get onto the fishy list. And this is your chance to, once it hits 50 names, we will draw for the grand prize, but this is just to claim your spot on the list.
Yeah, this is number 3, Big Debbie list.
Yes, number 3. Number 3, thanks to Debbie B. Thank you, Debbie. Mark Sturlson, yes, I was going to say we had 137 members at the end of the membership song, but Mark gifted 10 memberships during the stream. Thank you so very much for that, Mark. You are incredibly generous. Greatly appreciate that. Were you able to catch who those went to, Miss Didi?
Yes, one went to ABC Aquatic Biotope Creations, Kenny, Candy Overhauls, Rachel M, Bob Manell, 3G, Pass and Win, Johnny Best, David's Aquatics, the Nano Aquarium Guy, Jay, and Andy Carson.
Awesome. Well, welcome to Shoal, guys, and thank you so very much for that, Mark. You are so awesome for that. Oh, goodness. Let us play you a little bit of Jody.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much for that, Mark. Greatly appreciate you. And Lori says, please hit the like. And Branton follows up with, y'all are sucking at hitting the like. 2 Willow 4. Thank you for that reminder, guys. Greatly appreciate it. And I also want to say welcome in, if I got it correctly, it's Vibes Aquatics. Welcome in. Crown Tail Half Moon. Fish Frenzy Addiction. David's Aquatics, the Nano Aquarium Guy, Sharkfin Adventures, Beta Aquatics, and Kelly Foreman. Thank you for joining us. I hope I got that right, because Fish Fam Link participants is also adding whoever is gifted membership. So I think they're all here.
Well, if not, they're here in spirit now because we brought them in.
Exactly.
The algorithm has done its magic.
But I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys another 30 seconds here to get in hashtag FIJ to get onto the list, and then I'm gonna enter stop in chat, and then we're gonna go ahead and draw a few names for Debbie B, fishy list number 3. I'm sure I've missed all kinds of things in chat because I'm such a good live streamer.
Well, Kelly's gonna send me a headshot of Jake.
Oh, nice. We could add him to things. That'd be cool.
And I still haven't seen anything from Dr. Ted. I need a clear headshot of him. I have a fuzzy one, but I don't want him to be fuzzy when he's up there doing important stuff for us.
Yeah, right. You're shaking your money maker. We need a crisp photo of your face.
Yeah.
Wendy says, why did the mermaid look the other way? Because the seaweed. Oh, goodness. That honestly isn't as nearly as offensive as they usually are. But I love his jokes. He has a great sense of humor. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and...
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I said this week I was out looking at my pond, that big pond, and it's full of green water because I guess all the sun in my bog is new. And so I was just sitting there looking, and it's like Kelly would be proud because not only do I have plants in the water, I have pretty plants outside and above the water. So I should be making Dr. Ted happy and Dr. Kelly happy. Pleasing all these damn doctors is a lot of work.
It is. They have high standards, but it's for good reason. It's for your health, Ted, you want to pick from my Vegas showgirl days? That would be fantastic.
It isn't like I had showgirl days before.
Exactly. But I have entered stop in chat. I have refreshed the wheel. It says we have 32 entries from our lovely shoalmates, and this is everyone that Linky picked up. So here we go. So we're going to go ahead and drop for the first name. Just remember, guys, the most important part is you have 30 seconds to respond in chat once your name has been called. And good luck. Here we go. Finster Sister, congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond in chat. Steven's been going outside because of these doctors. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're telling him you got to do this, got to do this. So he's following doctor's orders.
Yeah. Spinster Sister. Are you here?
Yep, she's here.
Awesome. Congratulations. You are number 19 on the fishy list. Congratulations. We'll go ahead and rapid draw another name here for the list. Good luck, guys and gals. Listen to my voice. Shark Fin Adventures, congratulations. You have 30 seconds to claim your spot on the list in chat. I said that wrong. I don't care. My brain is tired. My voice is tired.
And Shark Fin's here.
Congratulations, Shark Fin. You are number 20 on the fishy list. I think we'll grab one more for this list, and then we'll move on to our birthday song.
Instead of this list, can we move on to list number 4 and grab one for that one?
You want to use the same hashtag to do that?
We can. But this one will be the first person on list number 4.
So we're gonna have 2 lists going at the same time.
Yeah. Thanks
to Debbie B. Blame Debbie B. Hashtag blame. No, that's not to get on the list. I won't say it. So the next name drawn will be for the 3rd list. So no, you do not need to re-enter.
No, number 4, list number 4. Debbie B is list number 3. So just trying to keep it straight so I can remember who gets what and do a little video.
I think I meant 3rd name holds tonight. First one for this one.
I gotcha.
But whatever.
Just do it.
Right? We're going to go ahead and draw for this now, guys and gals. Good luck. Steven, PP, congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond in chat.
Look, he just said, I'm going to OD on cowbell now. He wasn't talking to us, but it works.
It does work. Congratulations, Stephen. You are number 1 on fishy list number 4. It is you. And you know what? I'm feeling very generous. I'm going to go ahead and draw one more name for this 4th list this evening. One more, and then we'll go on to the birthday song. Buzzy KR, congratulations. You have 30 seconds to respond in chat. Nathan says his EVAs are doing amazing. That's awesome to hear.
Yeah, he got those this past week.
Nice. Fuzzy says they're here. Congratulations, Fuzzy. You are number 2 on the 4th fishy list. Good luck keeping it straight.
Don't worry about a thing. We got you back.
Yeah, we have you wrote down.
We're not politicians. Trust us.
Welcome in, Carsey. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday, lovely. So, yes, thank you all for participating in the fishy list. That's always so fun. We'll be drawing more names here wherever Miss Didi, Peplin, or I appear. If the host agrees, we can draw names. It could be on here. It could be at Foxy AM. Wherever we're guests. So always, you got to watch all the streams so you never miss a chance to get on the fishy list. Shane's Takes and Balls, my bestie member for 19 months. Oh my goodness. Thank you so very much for your support. He says 2 more sleeps. Yes, 2 more sleeps till our besties come up here and we're having a sleepover. So excited. So excited.
Do we know any more about this sleepover?
Do you need to know any more about this sleepover?
Yeah.
They'll be sleeping I believe they're sleeping in the fish room. So that's pretty cool.
Okay.
But yeah, we all can't fit in the bed.
Well, you can if you stack them. I worked in a prison for 30 years. They do stack.
Yeah, no, I don't stack well, and we ain't doing that. But thank you so very much for your membership. Oh my goodness, because it's so exciting. Which means I also get to try my wedding dress this weekend. So excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. Says, what happens at the compound stays at the compound. Exactly. They're sleeping with the fishes? Yeah, if you're here, you're sleeping with the fish. There's a fish in every room except the living or the bathroom and the kitchen. So you're all whichever room you're sleeping in, you're with some fish. Welcome in Chris's Aqua Zone, Joy of Fish Keeping. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday, gentlemen. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, pillow fights, maybe. No, Wendy. No, that's not how that goes. Dr. Ted says, question 1, does Dee Dee ship her cakes? And 2, does ship bag them with one? Does she ship? Does she
Jody ship her cakes.
I know what I was trying to say. So now I really need a cold shower. Welcome in, John. I don't think I said hello to you early. No, I didn't. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well. The green light.
So many people coming in tonight. I'm doing a sorry job.
It's a busy stream this evening, and thank you all for hanging out with us. This is like our cool down time when we get to reconnect with our show. So we greatly appreciate you guys. And I'm sorry I look like I'm being filmed on potato. My internet's been horrible the past couple of weeks. I'm on my phone, which Wi-Fi makes it worse. Thank you for dealing with me. Jody says, LOL Ted, I probably should ship cakes double bagged, of course.
Like a good cake shipper does.
Mm. Shane says it's his favorite place. I love the green lights at night. Yeah, we have all of our aqua skies. We set them to go to night lights in green. It's so peaceful. I love it. But we do have
one of those lights this past week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like the one I had on the 40, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go get another light. And I went to the fish store. And I was like, I got tired of dealing with the other one. It's one of those you have to start it. Like the time you want it to start coming on every day.
Yeah.
If the power goes out, it messes it all up, and that's a CO2 tank. So it's important that it knows how to catch time. I already had the flu balls. You have to come back and reset. But I know how to do that easy from my phone. You know, I don't even have to be there.
It's so nice. Like 95% of our tanks are on those apps, so it's very nice. Sadie says, Dee Dee, we just enjoy your smile.
Sure.
Dee Dee, we all love you. You know what? Even my grandbaby is calling her Grandma Dee Dee. Because she sees my mermaid logo and she's like, Dee Dee. So I was like, no, that's Grandma. And she's like, now she's saying Grandma Dee Dee. So your logo, my logo is Grandma Dee Dee. Just so you know.
She's going to be warped when she grows up.
Oh Lord, I love her so much. It is time for the birthday. So I want to say a very merry birthday to our no, that's the wrong one. A very merry birthday to our showmates, Lisa and Jay, Auntie June of Only Oscars, and Glitch Aquatics. Happy birthday, ladies. Hope you had fantastic birthdays and have another phenomenal trip around the sun. Happy birthday.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Yeah. I have a question.
Yes.
I bought a plant yesterday. It's a reddish colored plant, Alternera something. Is that the same family from the red plants that we have in the tanks? It looks like it's spelled the exact same way.
Is it Alternera renicii?
Well, it don't say renicii. It just says Alternera, however you say it.
Well, I know there's a few good plant people in chat because I'm not sure.
One of them just said that, and then I got a second one. It called it a chili pepper. So I put one of them in the bog just to see if it'll work. But I
Very
also
cool.
put a vinca in the bog or an impatient one, and it's working. So
Yeah, but
just try.
I'm not sure. I mean, a lot of our submersed plants are immersed, can be immersed, so possibly, but I honestly wouldn't. I don't know. There we go. Someone that's smart. Kelly says there are many alternate theories in the garden center. They work in ponds.
Cool.
Awesome. But yes, let's see. What else
Very,
do we
very
have?
pretty plant.
What do you think the hashtag should be over to vibes this evening, Miss Didi, since we still have time to think about it this evening?
Well, Dr. Ted has Grandma Didi, but we don't need to be reminded how old I am. Because right now I'm 40 something.
You're 39. You'll never be past 39.
I love my 40 years. They were like the bomb diggity. I was a pistol. A hot
Scooter
potato.
Putinville behind you.
Yes. And very strong.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I was in the best shape of my life. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, there's a few interesting ones. They say hashtag blessed, hashtag fat sack.
Fat sack is good.
Mhm. Jody said,
Go ahead.
Jody said that she saw a bunch of alternate theories. She's getting some. Nice.
Yay. I did crafts this week too.
Awesome. Like, what?
Well, I used my piece of plastic canvas and made a Monte Carlo backdrop because I can't keep damn stuff on the bottom of the tank. So I figure, and it wants to float up at the top. So I said, you know what? I'm going to stitch your ass down. And I stitched it to the plastic, and now it's a back wall. But then I was flipping through, like I had like tons of Siswaster tank. What can you do crafty with that? And lo and behold, Mark's Shrimp, little fella from across the pond, where he was taking Siswaster tang and rolling it around nylon cording and threading, tying it down with thread, and making these ropes and anchoring it at the bottom and hooking it. He was hooking his on his power bar, so he had like lines of that plant, so it's not all over the place. So I've got a whole tank full of these things. So I had to go today and buy some plant weights so I can strap them down because I've got a wave maker in there, and that stuff just stays on the wave maker, And so that was craft number 2, and I've got an idea for craft number 3, but it's a secret. I was watching Stephen P's background, how to make one.
Yeah,
I'm not going to make a background, but it inspired something. Get it out. So I must be
the completed project. Will we get to see the completed project?
I hope so, if it turns out.
How it turns out. But I did see that one short where you did the moss wall with was it the mesh or the egg crate? I don't remember what your background was.
That was canvas.
I liked it. That was really cool.
I took some of that plastic and made some little raised platforms, and put the Monte Carlo down and trapped it down on the 90. But I guess my light isn't enough to make it. But it wants to float, so it wouldn't attach to the dirt. It grew up through the plastic, and that's no good to me.
No.
And that spray foam permanent lid. So, and then I tried floating that piece of plastic in the 125, but I had to, suction it cup down lower because of duckweed and all that kind of stuff sticking in.
Yeah.
And it kept coming undone. So it's like, okay, I finally took that thing out. It's like, let me see what I can do. So I was determined I was going to use that plastic in something. Don't throw anything away. You always need it in this fish world. I've used so much stuff this week. Tony was so proud.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you'll end up holding on to something for 27 years, though. And then as soon as you throw it away, you're like, darn it, I needed that. You said, I did that, Didi. I put Siswaster tang on some vegetable bag netting and zip tied it to a plant weight.
Yeah, I love that plant. But, it's hard on a wave maker.
Yeah. So who's number one in chat this evening? I can't see that side. Who's 1, 2, and 3?
Huh?
On the YouTube side, the crowns.
I
Who's
don't
one?
even know how you see it. I mean, I got something, but I don't see anybody. I must not be playing right. Which I've never played nice in the sandbox, so that's
Let me
probably
see if
why.
it'll show me without breaking. Let me see if it'll show me.
Because it lies, because sometimes it says I'm number one and I've only said one thing.
Yeah.
But that's a good idea, Stephen, a lid with that stuff. And you can make a little hole in there so you like to sit down in it. And it would be covered up and look like rocks or something on top of your tank. Oh, that would be so cool.
That would be. I like the little scenes that people do on top of the tank too. So number 3 is Red Laser, number 2 is Bigfoot, and number 1 is Wendy for this evening.
Well, Wendy's been going on with his jokes.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Click the crown above track. Okay, I've clicked it. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, my brain was blanking. I kept wanting to say my fish tanks instead of John. I was trying to get out John, and John wouldn't come out. Thank you, John, for posting that for me. I got stuck a little bit there. All right, but we have 1 more minute, so we head on over to Vibes. We're going to use hashtag Santa Claus to head on over to Vibes this evening. Spread the word a little bit that the Fishmas in July donation season has kicked off. I'm so brain dead. Miss Didi, is there anything you'd like to say before we head on out for this evening?
No. I don't have anything. I'm done. Keith is here apparently. Who's Keith? So I just saw, hey, Keith.
Oh, Nerd. Hi, Nerd. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. I think I missed saying hello before.
God.
But I only have... You're silly. But if you guys are around in the morning, feel free to join me for Foxy AM. That is at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern. Same channel right here. Start your day off right with Foxy AM. Come have a cup of coffee with me. Help me calm down because I usually wake up with a horrible case of the giggles. So, yeah, just come and start your day off with me. Otherwise, we will be back next Have My Express next Thursday, same time, same station. And Mark, last minute, gave us a $10 super chat. Thank you so very much for that, Mark. You were super generous. He says, thanks for the usual fun stream. Well, thank you for being here, and thank you so very much for being so very supportive. Greatly appreciate you, Mark. Yes, thank you so very much. And I want to give a special thank you to Fuzzy KR, Big Steve's Glass Boxes, Sideshow Cody B, Bionic Bigfoot, Nancy B in Tennessee, Mark Sturlson, Shane's Tanks and Bowls, Mark Sturlson again, and now Empire of Dirt Aquatics, member for 24 months, 2 years membership badge. Congratulations. Thank you so very much for being a member from the very first day, Jeff. Greatly appreciate you. It says 2 years. Woo! Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Thank you. Thank you.
He's so smooth.
Yeah, they're all so fun.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you all for joining us this evening. Thank you for the extra love, guys. And whether you are a participant, lurker, or a replay crew, we love each and every single one of you. And we can't wait to be back here with you same time, same station next Thursday, Hamas Express. 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. The sun is setting on my face right now. Oh, yes, I didn't get to talk about that. We got plants in from David. It's aquatics today. They are awesome. They're in the tanks. We still have to plant them, but at least they're in the water. Now I have to play him a member video. Thank you, honey. I love you. What shall we? Oh, I know which one he wants. Where is that? I hate this one.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so very much for that, honey. But yes, guys, we'll see you same time, same station next Thursday. Hot Mess Express. We're also doing Foxy M in the morning. Tomorrow morning. Tune in for that if you are available. Otherwise, if you have a moment, call your loved ones, check in on them, see how they're doing. Spread the love. If you're lucky enough to have them close, you pull them and give them a big, 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 big hug and a big, big kiss, because tomorrow is not promised. It is not promised. Please listen to that. Today is a gift, a present. So go forth and spread some love with that, guys. And while you're at it, plant a seed of kindness, because a single seed can sprout a beautiful I what kind of mixed up.
A seed sprouter.
A beautiful garden can sprout from the single seed that you sow. So go forth and spread some love and kindness, guys. We'll see you over at Vibes with hashtag Santa Claus. Love you all. Remember to kiss your fishies.
Bye.
He is her mom. He is her baby.
What's that? Is that a snail? Snail. What about that? Is that the cats? Sally calls them the cats. You gonna give them kisses?
Did you just give the fishy a kiss? Aww.